Sorry, guys.
There you go. Oh.
Alright, sorry guys, my plans are just
Getting too long.
alright, hello collective, wherever you are. I hope you're somewhere
Safe, surrounded by love, light, happiness, joy, abundance, and filled with so much faith. Real quick, can y'all do me a favor? May y'all please hit that like button, please hit share, please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on to all. Wow, that's so weird. It looks like I'm looking in the mirror, and right here, I'm trying to see what that. Oh, I think it says. Yeah, it is. Wow, it's so creepy because it looks like a face. Like where I'm looking at, see the eye here, eye there, and a nose right there, and a mouth. It kind of looks like the what do you call it, face? That's so creepy. I have my microphone on. Yeah, I do. Hi, Wandering Sage. How you doing, honey? Hi, Ginger. How you doing, honey? I hope you're all having a beautiful and blessed night, evening or day or whatever time of day it is for you. Uh, but yeah, it's so weird. It looks like a little mask right there. That was so creepy. That was weird. But anyway, sorry guys. My ADHD be getting to me. But yeah, please hit the like button, please hit share, please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on to all so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And if you like to donate, you do not have to. It is not a requirement, but it is truly appreciated. The information's in the description box down below. And thank you from the bottom of, but with all of my heart, ahead of time to anybody and everybody who chooses to do so, and to everybody who has been, and for the super thanks and the memberships and everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless your beautiful, gorgeous souls tenfold. Please keep in mind within watching any of my readings or anything that I post that you're in understanding and agreement that I'm not reliable nor responsible for anybody's actions but my own. So please only take what resonates and leave what does not resonate for whom it resonates for. Remember, he could be she could be he, roles could be reversed. Just don't make anything fit that doesn't fit because you don't want to break your beautiful divine puzzle. Sorry, I was wiping off this because I just watered my plants yesterday and they drip. They're like little, you know what I mean? After they're like this, see? They drip water. You can see off there, and I don't want to drip onto my new cards, my new deck. I'm trying to get this like out of the way. They're just getting too long. But again, like I don't want to mess them up, right? So, all right, guys. Somebody's trying to stop justice, okay, and it's not happening. Somebody's trying to stop justice, because you're getting some sort of justice coming in. Someone's getting justice, inheritance possibly, or just generational wealth. It was 10 of Pentacles, 4 Wands in the upright. Solid part of your justice is having a solid foundation, and a solid foundation. Okay, there could be a house possibly, but it's a solid foundation that can't be shaken. Okay, it can't be destroyed, and you're creating generational wealth. Wealth. What the hell? Generational wealth. I meant to say generational wealth. All right. This is either could be something that you're doing yourself, or there could be court procedure with the justice card. But the justice card was during the whole pre-shuffle, off of camera. So justice is here, okay? And yeah, you definitely a major breakthrough in finances. Definitely 10 of Pentacles, 4 Wands. So you could be getting like a dream house, or like just a house, or solid foundation and financial. Definitely like generational wealth. 10 of Pentacles is generational wealth, where you're gonna be able to leave money behind for other people. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on. But somebody's trying to block this. They're trying to stop this and block this. It's not going to happen. Hey, Jenny, how you doing, honey? Hey, Karen, how you doing, honey? Hi, True. How you doing, honey? 7 of Swords, okay? Yeah, somebody tried to steal from you. That's why, and you're getting justice, okay? Like I said, this justice card was during the whole pre-shuffle off camera the whole time, okay? So you're definitely getting justice. Somebody stole, okay? There was there could have been the house they stole. There could have been an inheritance with that 10 of Pentacles. We hear about it all the time. It's a lot more common than people realize, you know what I mean? But yeah, somebody stole from you, okay? They attempted to. Knowledge of goods and evil. Knowledge of good and evil. And it says, appeases divine anger, cures epilepsy. Somebody could be being cured from epilepsy too. That's weird. All right. But yeah, justice makes truth known in court. causes innocent to prevail. Okay, so something's being known in the courts about what was stolen from you, what was attempted to be stolen. It could have been a house with that Four of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. Could have been inheritance, a trust fund, a lot of money. Okay, that was supposed to go to you, and somebody tried to get it. They tried to steal it. They tried to take it, or if they did, it's been discovered. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, Justice again. Okay, you're very reliable. You're very responsible. Okay, you know what I mean. And your loved one left you this money because you're responsible, and they know that you'll do the responsible thing with it. You're not going to shit it away, or you know. Or they love you. So, you know what I mean? But it was whatever it was supposed to leave you financially stable, you know what I mean? But they picked you to have whatever it is because, to make it easier for you. They love you, and also like to keep you, where you don't have to worry about money so much. And if you've been worrying about money, it's disgusting. It's either like you shouldn't have to been, because there's a lot of money that was left to you that's supposed to come to you, whether it was a trust fund, an inheritance, if it was like stock bonds, something that was like, whatever those things are called, those little, like a trust fund sort of, where, where they put money into whatever they're called, those little, whatever. Confirmation, okay? So, oh, Brian. Okay. All right. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, part of this justice is you're going to be, financially stable for sure, for sure. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Did you see it's in the fridge on the bottom, on the second shelf. If you want, I can make it for you when I'm done. If you want, I can make it for you when I'm done. I just started this. The lovers. Yeah, because you're making the right choices, okay? Joy and pleasure, bringing happiness to couples, removes negative energy, okay? So, also part of your justice is for you to have, there could have been a lover involved in this too, but, you know what I mean? Part of your justice is you're going to finally have like a happy union too, relationship, but you're making the right choices, and I feel like somebody else is making the right choice to right some sort of wrongs here. I'm sorry, guys, that's my daughter. She just got home. Just walking in the door. The Chariot, you're moving forward victoriously. You're not looking back, okay? Also, you're like, whatever, you're having forward movement in your love life too. Somebody's been trying to block your love life. They're trying to stagnate you. Oh, guys, this is another thing. It's very important, okay? This is download I got earlier today. Somebody's been getting to you. They've been opening up, and I don't think you've realized this, through arguments. Be mindful, okay? I tell you guys about this all the time. Arguments. Somebody tries to argue with you. They try to get under your skin, to open up a doorway, to allow an attack to come in. Don't go back with them, okay? Because when you get into an argument with somebody, and I feel like this is what's happening, this could be how they're trying to block justice, right? Or to get you open you up for an attack, right? So when you get into an argument with somebody, okay, and especially if you're like yelling at each other, going back and forth, belittling one another, or talking down to somebody, you're opening up a doorway for, spiritually, you're opening up a door for the devil to come in. And, once they get you, into this argument, and they get you to act, out of character and a lower vibration, now this is how they attack you. So just do not allow that to happen. Somebody could be trying to come in to start an argument with you, to open you up to an attack, and you know what I mean, to steal from you, stop you, block you, or to attack you. So just be mindful of that, all right? Do not get into an argument with anybody that tries to come in. Instead, what you do is, first of all, a way to dismantle a narcissist is, when they just pick a fight with you for no reason, or whatever the situation is, instead of arguing back, even though I know it can get hard sometimes, especially when they just keep poking, instead of like arguing and getting, lowering your vibration and going back what the person has said, compliment them. It's going to throw them completely off guard. They're going to, and also not only that, because when a narcissist, when they're projecting their negative energy onto you, and they're taking out all their anger, all their whatever on you, they're projecting their feelings they pick somebody, which would be you. Like they'll pick the one person to project their negativity onto, right, to make themselves feel better. Well, when you don't reply in the way that they suspect you to or expect you to, and you actually, instead of getting nasty and angry, you actually compliment the person instead. Give them a compliment, like, and then not only is that, like, it's going to throw them off. They're going to be like, what the hell is this about? And then they're going to also, it's going to go back onto them. They're going to have to reflect on why they did what they did to you, and it's going to throw them completely off. Okay, so just be mindful. I feel like somebody's going to come in trying to start some sort of argument out of nowhere. It's just how you know, and it's to open you up for an attack. So be mindful. Don't give them any openings. Don't allow anything, like, just don't. And I know sometimes it can be hard not to argue back with somebody, or to put up with their bull crap, and it's not you bowing down or anything to them. Is just you being smart, because again, when you do that, you're opening up. This is how they're getting to you. That's how they're attacking you. Just don't give the enemy any room, or any doorway, or anything like that. Okay, this could be exactly how they're trying to do this. But you're also, and they're trying to block your love life, but it's not happening. Okay, you're getting forward movement in your love life as well. You're moving forward victoriously, not looking back. Okay, not, you know what I'm saying? You're not looking down, you're not going down, you're not going back. You're only going forward and up from here. So you're also having forward movement in your love life. The lovers, okay? Yeah, because you're making the right choices. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What does the collective need to know? Judgment. Somebody totally misjudged you, okay? There could have been a wrongful judgment call, too, in the courts, where this money was supposed to come to you, but it didn't. It went to somebody else. Maybe your ex had something to do with it, that lovers card. But somebody totally misjudged you, and they're scared to death about being judged for what they did, okay? Mia could be someone's name. Temperance, okay? Also, whatever this money is that you're getting, it's causing it's going to be a huge transformation, okay? It's going to be a huge transformation in your life. All right, Temperance. Yeah, you've been extremely patient, okay? They didn't realize, they fucked around and found out, okay? They totally misjudged you and didn't realize that you are a child of God, okay? You're in alignment now too. Maybe they didn't realize you are. Maybe you cut these people off. They could have been trying to attack you, do whatever reckless stuff that they were doing to you, and didn't realize that you're totally in alignment. None of their stuff's going to affect you or anything else, right? But yeah, you're there could be a little bit of patience that's needed. You're about to be extremely happy. Page of Pentacles, you're about to get a message, okay? A message, yeah, because you're very loyal. You're a very loyal person, okay? You could be getting a message about some sort of finances, from the courts, possibly, about a wrongful judgment, or from somebody telling that they realize that they misjudged you, they want another chance with you, whatever the situation is. They're right, they're wrong. Somebody might get down and propose to you. They might get on your knee, okay? See how this angel here is on his knee. It looks like he's about to propose somebody. The Chariot, okay? And you've been extremely patient. You're in alignment. Now you're having forward movement, okay? You're moving forward victoriously. And you're very much so protected. Archangel Michael's on this card, okay? Stomping out the demons, okay? Stomping out devils. Has his foot on, the devil and demons' necks. All right? But you're about to get a message it's going to make you extremely happy, possibly about finances, and it's going to help you. It could also be from law enforcement, with the Judgment card in reverse to the Chariot card in the upright, the Page of Pentacles. It could be definitely law enforcement, okay, about a wrongful. It could be about about a wrongful judgment call, something that's supposed to come to you, something that, you know what I mean, that you didn't receive in the past, but you're about to get it, okay? And it's going to help you. It's about finances and to help you move forward, okay? And to have forward movement in your life, especially in your finances. Maybe in the past, like with this temperance card here, and it's in the upright too, and I'm strongly getting that it's like maybe in the past you weren't in alignment. There could have been like a lot of things, people, places, things, addictions, or maybe you're just your state of mind, or whatever the situation was before, like you weren't ready for it, but now you are, okay? Now, you've been passing all the tests, you know what I mean? You've been doing everything right. You've been releasing what no longer serves you, moving forward victoriously, and you're in alignment for it, okay? Cutting off the right people and whatnot, and, letting go of things that no longer serve you for your highest and greatest good. So now you're in alignment and you're ready for this, okay? It's a fortune. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You're getting good luck, good fortune, good karma too, okay? It's a fortune, all right? Now, maybe, like I said, so say if you had an addiction, if you had alcohol addiction, drug addiction, you know, no judgment here. I used to do drugs, I used to do alcohol. Okay, I don't anymore. But you know what I mean? So for instance, say that's the case, or if you just had karmic ass people that were around with their hand out, that were just they'll, you give me type of people that are just there, pick me people, or that are there just for you, knowing your kind heart, you would have just gave everything away and been left with nothing, right? But you had to cut those people off or get off of whatever addictions or whatever the situation is. You know what I mean? Because it's a fortune, it's a lot of money. Now, for instance, like say if it is an addiction, say if you used to do drugs, okay? Now, if you had all the money in the world, okay, and look how many celebrities and stuff have passed away from overdoses and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So one, you would have blew a lot of money, with either the addictions or people that you were around. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, and God always blesses you. Like right before he blesses you, he rips everything away. He breaks you down to rebuild you, right? And he rips away what no longer serves you before he blesses you. Blesses you and does something big in your life. And like I said, it's going to be a huge transformation, especially in your finances. So he had to rip away people, places, things, and addictions, or whatever the situation is that didn't serve you, so that and get you in alignment, get you ready, and get you in the right, state of mind, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and everything else. Because it's a lot of money that's coming in, and you're also having good luck, good fortune, good karma in your forward movement, and because of your patience and you know what I mean, and you doing the right thing. And the amount of healing time and time and energy that you put into yourself to grow, heal, and evolve. 5 of Wands. This 5 of Wands in reverse. The fight is over. Okay, it's over. Yeah, you're moving forward victoriously. All right. You've been extremely patient. You're having forward movement. You're not looking back. You're not turning around. The fight's over. They can't put on the fight no more. Okay. Somebody's could be laughing. Hannah could be someone's name. 10 of Wands, somebody's heavily burdened, okay? So the fight's over, and somebody doesn't want to fight with you, but they're heavily burdened though now, right? Yeah, because this is why they're heavily burdened, because they're blocked, okay? And you cut them off. So now they're heavily burdened, okay, because they misjudged you. All right, they're under heavy judgment, they're under heavy judgment for what they done did to an earth angel, okay? And now they're heavily burdened because they totally misjudged you. They're terrified of being judged for what they did, how far they went, and what they did to who they did, who they did it to, you feel me? And they're also heavily burdened. Why? And if they misjudge you and they're blocked now, they're seeing the truth, okay? They're definitely the 2 of Swords to the Justice card during the pre-shuffle before camera came out, and now the Judgment card to the 2 of Swords. Somebody's definitely trying to block justice, but it's not happening. They misjudge you. Now they're under heavy judgment for doing this, okay? So they're blocked too. Something about, I'm not even going to say that, never mind. Neil could be someone's name. Someone's name could be Neil. Someone's name could be Mike, Michael, or Mikey. Chuck or Charles could be someone's name. Kia could be someone's name. Maya. Miami could be significant. Hawaii could be significant. Okay, but yeah, they're under heavy judgment for doing this, okay, and they're blocked. There's a decision that needs to be made, though. Okay, and justice. I told you, there it goes again. I didn't even look. Judgment in the reverse, 2 of Swords in the upright, to the Justice card at the bottom of the deck. You're getting justice no matter what. They're trying to block justice, and it's not happening. They fucked around and found out, okay, and now they're under heavy judgment for trying to do this, all right, and if they could try to delay, they can try to do whatever they want. At the end of the, in the end, you're still getting it. They can't stop it. They can't block it. All they're doing is making it worse on themselves. You know what I mean? It's just going to be way worse on them. They're going to be wishing that they didn't fuck around and find out. All right. But now your patience is paying off tremendously. Okay. You're getting justice for doing the right thing and making judgment calls and doing the right, and cutting the right people off and moving forward victoriously. And for your patience. All we need is just a little patience. Ace of Swords. That's the Ace of Swords truth, okay? And you're getting the Ace of Swords truth and clarity. The 2 of Wands in reverse, and their plans to block justice and attack you backfired, okay? Now they don't have any plans. They don't know what to do. Their plans backfired onto them. All right, so they don't know what to do now. All right, why? Because you're an angel. You're an earth angel, and they done fucked up and found out. And you got your sword up. They weren't expecting you to do this. You've been speaking the truth. You got your sword up, and this is what's helping you move forward. Is because there's some sort of there's some sort of protection here going on. It could be like law enforcement could be protecting you. Definitely the God and the angels are for sure. But there's some sort of like witness protection or something going on here. All right, so you have hidden helpers coming in. But their plans backfired. Why? Because they didn't expect you to cut them off and put your sword up and people to see through the bullshit and to stand on business and then move forward. They weren't expecting this. So now their plans, now they don't have a plan. All right. And now the Hierophant, okay, you could be they intuitively know this. All right. So they intuitively know that it's over. The fight's over. Somebody could have got locked up with the Hermit card here. With oh no, it's the Hierophant. Sorry, it's the Hierophant. I don't know why I thought it said the Hermit card. It's the Hierophant. Why? Because you're a spiritual leader. You're very powerful. You're a very powerful spiritual leader. All right. This is why they don't want to fight with you, okay? Because you could have a whole organization that's protecting you. You could have a whole organization protecting you. You could have a church protecting you. You could have like law enforcement. This could definitely be law enforcement protecting you. With the Queen of Swords here and the upright to the Hierophant, the upright to Five of Wands in the reverse. They don't want to fight with you. There is no more fight. It's over with, okay? So what is this? September 26th could be significant. We have 9/26 here. Who's that? 35. Yeah, that's the only one's out here so far. So September 26th could be significant. Yep, and they knew for a fact that why? Because you're a very powerful spiritual leader, and you got your earth angel. You're a very powerful, very very powerful spiritual leader. You have a whole organization of some sort, whether it's like law enforcement, a church, the divine for sure, protecting you and guarding you, so they can't fight you anymore. It's over with, okay? And they know that for a fact, okay? The 1,000,000% truth and clarity has come out, possibly about a marriage. Something about a marriage could be significant as well. And they're a very lovable person. So people that they were once paying to come up against you, you know what I mean? There are a lot of the people, they end up like just you being you, the light that you carry, the loving, energy that you have. A lot of people that were meant to go against you, they once they get to meet you and know you, they fall in love with you, whether it's like a friendship or you know what I mean, and they, you know what I mean. So all their plans always backfire. 3 of Cups, you're about to have a reason to celebrate though, okay? Why? Because you're going to have a reason to celebrate, all right? Because the fight's over with and you're moving forward victoriously. Someone's realizing who you are and they don't want to fuck around and find out anymore. And they're heavily burdened about this. They're heavily burdened about you over here celebrating, doing the right thing, and that they can't defeat you, they can't beat you. Yeah, because you're a high priestess, okay? You're very powerful spiritually. Not only that, you have an organization of some sort that's protecting you too. I feel like it could be like law enforcement of some sort, or you could even be a church that's like spiritual group or something like this. It's like my left ear's ringing. That's like working on your behalf, protecting you. But you're a spiritual leader. Use your gifts for the good. Yeah, and whatever. You could be creating something, okay? Is this Empress? The Empress card is right underneath the high priestess, okay? You could be you are a spiritual leader, okay? There could be something that you're creating, okay? Something that you do, whatever you're working on. You could be using your spiritual gifts. They could be trying to destroy that, and it's not happening. They could be trying to block it, and this could be how they know that you definitely are who you are, because they can't destroy it. Then they've destroyed other people's, and they can't do it to you because you're in your purpose. It's you're a spiritual leader. You're too powerful to take down. There's a tyrant, a bully. It could be a karmic father or 7 of Cups. They cast out a lot of illusions, okay? They're also trying to block your opportunities, okay? But you're going to have a reason to celebrate because you have a lot of opportunities coming your way, and these people, you just make sure you're making the right choices, okay? Make sure you look into things before you don't just jump the gun with certain things. Make sure you redefine, print, and everything else, because you do have a lot of opportunities coming your way, okay? But somebody's trying to block your opportunities. That's not going to happen. They're casting a lot of illusions, a lot of manipulation, all right? And they're caught for this, all right? Also, there's like this karmic ass father, the emperor in the reverse. This could be a karmic father, an uncle, a masculine, it could be a baby dad, it could be a boss, okay, a karmic boss, but they're a bully, they're a tyrant, okay? They're very jealous and envious of you, casting illusions about you, manipulating you, all right? That whatever their plans were backfired onto them. And people are seeing through this. They weren't expecting you to be this very powerful spiritual leader. And they weren't expecting you to have like an army of angels behind you protecting you and being extremely protected. It's like your soul tribe is protecting you in the background. You might not even met any like some of these people. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Now they're nervous because they took some sort of reckless, careless action that they can't take back. And now, you know what I mean? Someone's coming rushing in to protect you, and it's just this group here. This could be your soul tribe. This could be law enforcement with the justice and the judgment cards being out here. Okay, this could definitely be law enforcement. Something being
discovered. Just something about someone laughing, okay? Hammond could be someone's last name. Or Hannah could be someone's name. Jaleese could be someone's name. Somebody could have hazel eyes. Yeah, but you have someone coming rushing in to protect you, okay? From all this reckless, careless shit. They're caught, okay? 9 of Swords. Like, I caught this card, okay? They kept going, all right? They wouldn't stop. But your perseverance, they weren't expecting you to continue going. They kept attacking you and everything else, right? And they weren't expecting you to keep going, to persevere, all right? But now
these people are screwed because of what they did. They kept doing it. They kept poking the bear, kept poking the bear. And what they didn't realize is what they were doing the whole time was poking not just a fucking bear, but a spiritual leader who's got a lot of has a lot of protection, whether you realize it or not. You have people fighting for you it's probably your soul tribe that's protecting you in the background that you never even met before. All right, they know of you. You might not have met them yet, but they know of you and they're protecting you. Okay, and there's also like law enforcement protecting you. It says the comfort of God, purification, protection from the impure, religious, because it's some sort of religious group or something that's protecting you. It could be a spiritual group, it could be a church, it could be your soul tribe, something like that that's protecting you. Major protection, okay? But they're, like I said earlier, they're trying to attack whatever you're creating, and they've done this to many other people, and it has worked, okay? But it's not working with you. This is how they know who you are, because whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing with your spiritual gifts, it should have been destroyed by now, but it's not. It's still standing, and it's solid. With that 4 of Wands, it's solid. It can't be shaken. It can't be destroyed, because you're doing it with God. It's your destiny. It's your purpose, whatever you're supposed to be doing. And because your perseverance, just make sure something about hair. Somebody could be using hair in their spell work. Okay, somebody could be losing hair. There's a piece of hair that's sitting right there. Harry or Harold could be someone's name. Someone could could ride Harleys or motorcycles. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you. There could be a church or a group or something like this. They see your perseverance, they see you keep going, okay, and they might want to work with you. Somebody wants to collaborate with you. They don't want to fight, they want to work with you. It's because they're caught. The Hangman. Desire for knowledge protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits, okay, is what this card says. Somebody wants to work with you, okay? They want, and I feel like it's this organization. There's this group, this church or spiritual group or something. It's your soul tribe. They want to work with you, okay? Because they see, or here, desire for knowledge. They see your strength. They see you keep going, okay? This could even been somebody that was attacking you at one point, and maybe they were lied to about you or whatever the situation was, but they see how you keep going, and now they're intrigued by you. You have a lot of people talking about you in a positive outlet, okay? And seeing how much you have overcome and everything else. And there's a lot of attacks that you've been going through, and you keep persevering through it, and you keep going, and you keep coming back bigger, stronger, and more powerful. And to you, it's like nothing. It's like you're immune to spells spell work too. It's another thing. You're like immune to the bullshit. All right, because you've been going through it for so damn long. All right, but now somebody wants to help. They want to know what you know, and they want to get together with you. They want to work with you. They want to see what you know, and they also want to help you and work with you and give you, like, it's your soul tribe. I feel like you see what I'm saying. They want to give you information that you don't know. All right, then like protect you and help you move forward. But somebody's caught. Okay, they could have tried to sacrifice you. All right, but you're gonna have a reason to celebrate because someone got caught up and it's over with. And they're heavily burdened because they know that they're caught. All right, and you have too much backing, you have too much protection, too much power, too much strength, and to move forward, they're fucking caught. For sure, for sure. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you're about to get a raise, promotion, or a job offer. And I feel like this is the people that are watching you. They want somebody that's been protecting you in the background, and they want to work with you. This could be law enforcement for some of y'all, because maybe they're watching under, this investigation. They might be, somebody's trying to stop this or trying to block this. There's a decision that you need to make, though. With this Knight of Pentacles here, you're in alignment. It's where you're ready for it, okay? You're in alignment. You've been patient. You're ready for it. And you know what I mean? Somebody could have lost. A bully, a bully or a tyrant. It could be a karmic, horrible boss, or it could be like a father or grandfather, something like this. Okay, you could have lost a job. Whoever's been attacking your business, your finances, and your work, they're going to lose everything. Okay, because it's backfiring onto them. Or you could have lost a job in the past. Okay, but that place wasn't for you anyway, because you were meant to be your own, your boss. You know what I'm saying? You're meant to create your own business or whatever the situation is. Okay, somebody's trying to block you from getting this job offer or for you to level up, but it's not going to happen. But make sure you're making the right choices, okay? Because you do have a couple people that are watching you. You have a lot of opportunities, a lot of eyes on you. All right, and people are scouting. It seems like they're scouting you out. They see your perseverance, okay, and they want to work with you. They are very intrigued by you. They want to know what you know, and they want to like intertwine with you. Nine of Pentacles. You're single, self-sufficient, independent, or on your way there. And if you're not yet, when you get there, there's an offer that's coming in, or you're having forward movement. Leah could be someone's name. You're having forward movement in your business. Okay, if it's not a job offer, then it's like forward. But I feel like you do. I feel like people watching you. There's a couple people that would offer, like business traits, or like either a job or working with you, collaborating with you. But you're definitely having forward movement in your finances. You've been very patient during this. Okay, you've been dealing with somebody constantly trying to block your finances, okay, and attack your business. But don't worry, that's their plan backfired onto them. Okay, they're trying to, because whoever this is, they're going to lose their business or their job by fucking around with you. They totally misjudge you, okay? And there's some sort of like judgment call in the courts about that inheritance or whatever that money is, that Four of Wands, okay? That they were called for. That's coming back towards you. And during this whole investigation, whatever this is, they could have been, look, yeah, somebody's watching you. Okay, there's like the wait is just about over. Somebody knows they're running out of time. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. You're single, self-sufficient, independent, or on your way there. Eight of Swords, okay? So someone's going to jail. All right, they're trapped in their head about this. They're freaking out, okay? They totally misjudge you. And the Page of Swords reversed. Somebody didn't see this coming. They didn't realize who the fuck you were. Now they're trapped in their head. They're scared that someone could get locked up. With the Hangman here, all right, the Hangman here, to the Judgment in reverse, to where's the Justice card at? All right, somebody's getting locked up if they're not already. Okay, they're busted. They're trapped in their head. They don't know what to do. They're watching you move forward because remember, like I said, they've been trying to block your finances, and they're trying to attack your business, your whatever you're creating, whatever your work is, right? And they're seeing you move forward. All right, they're trying to block, but they're seeing you move forward, right? And now they're freaking out. They're trapped in their head because they know what they were doing. So if it didn't affect you, it's going back towards them. You feel me? And they didn't see this coming. They can't spy on you because somebody got locked up. Somebody could be. It's like going out of their fucking mind because somebody, like I said earlier, they want to micromanage your whole life. They're trying to play God in your life. And when they're locked up, they're not going to be able to watch you. And this has really got somebody fucked up over not being able to dictate what you do and who you do it with and how you do it, right? But what else is this? Five of Wands. What's this card here? Yeah, what they didn't realize, the Page of Swords in the reverse, what they didn't realize is who you were. What they didn't see coming was that first of all, like I said earlier too, you have like a group that's protecting you in the background that you don't know about. Right here, the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Hierophant upright. There's a spiritual group or law enforcement or something. It could be a church, it could be a spiritual group, it could be your soul tribe, it could be law enforcement. Somebody that you don't see, but they're protecting you. They're helping you. You know what I mean? They're helping you out. They're in one way or another and protecting you and helping you move forward. And what do you call it? But they also, these people that were attacking you didn't realize, what they didn't realize was that you're a very powerful spiritual leader, and they weren't expecting you to cut them off, and they weren't expecting you to have backup. Okay, you have to have these people, whoever this is, protecting you. You don't even see them. They weren't expecting you. Yeah, you don't see. There's people working with you, protecting you, that you don't know. They really got your back, whoever this is. This could be law enforcement, but I feel like there's a spiritual thing too with the Hierophant for sure. I feel like you have law enforcement possibly protecting you for sure with the Michael card here. Yeah, and I feel like there's like a church or your soul tribe that's protecting you, and they won't quit. They're not stopping. Somebody's laughing. Somebody could be laughing a lot. Maribel could be someone's name. Somebody could have got locked up that you don't know about. Eight of Swords in the upright to the Page of Swords in the reverse. Somebody could be in jail. You might not know about this. It could be a father or an uncle, or it could be a karmic boss, an old boss or something like this. Somebody could have got locked up. You might not know about this. They could have been trying to get you locked up, and that backfired onto them. And they wouldn't stop doing this. Somebody's constantly trying to get you like trapped in your head, but it's not happening. They weren't expecting you to cut them off. And you see, this is like the Queen of Swords right here. All right. And now she has a sword up. And see how this angel here is holding that head? They weren't expecting you to cut, you know what I mean? Cut them off. And when you did that and cut the cord, now you cut the head off the demon right here that's been trying to, you know what I mean? To destroy you. You really put a wrench in their whole thing by cutting whoever this is off. And standing in your power. And not going back to them. Because somebody was planning to do you dirty. I feel like they were planning on setting you up, framing you. I feel like they were trying their plan to try to get you locked up, but they weren't. What they didn't expect was you to cut them off and to stand in your power and to move on. And then, since you did, it backfired onto them. Now they're freaking out because they were trying to set you up with. So they're trying to frame you for something, and they couldn't because you're not allowing them back into your life. Knight of Swords, okay, and now someone's coming rushing in to protect you. Again, this is this is like law enforcement and also that spiritual group that's protecting you, okay. And they're watching this go down. Somebody's like bringing proof or evidence here. The Wheel of Fortune. You're getting good luck, good fortune, good karma. They're heavily burdened because they got bad karma for what the hell they did. And what you don't see is there's a fortune that belongs to you that you're unaware of. But this is Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron, he's like the angel that he keeps records of everything, right? He's the one that knows about like everything, you know, keeps records of everything. So every time these people have been attacking you, that's been, you know, Archangel Metatron's been, you know, he has everything on file pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So there's somebody here about files. Okay, there's someone's name could be Files. Last name could be Files. There could be something about altering files, okay? But there's like files, like you've been collecting all this good karma, they've been collecting all this bad karma, okay? For everything they done did. And now there's a fortune here that belongs towards you. You're getting good luck, good fortune, good karma. Now they're heavily burdened because they're getting bad karma for what they did. You're going to have a reason to celebrate because you're getting, you know, good luck, good fortune, good karma. There's like a fortune that's coming towards you that you don't see coming, that you don't know about. Because somebody got caught. Somebody could have tried to sacrifice you for some sort of fortune, and that shit ain't happening. Six of Pentacles. You could have sacrificed something in your life, you know, whether it was like addictions, cigarettes, whatever. It could have been something that you were supposed to sacrifice, like quit, okay, and you're getting good karma for this. But Six of Pentacles, you're getting a generous blessing to the point where you're going to be able to bless the pockets of other people. It was a fortune. there's that inheritance, whatever this is. And they cast the illusion to block this, to steal this, or to try to swap it out. Page of Wands. Yeah, just continue focusing on your goals, okay? Whatever your goals are, you have a lot of opportunities. This is what's helping you out. You got good karma coming out, so continue focusing on your goals, nurturing whatever you got going on. And now, you know what I mean? And keep, you know, especially if you're having, somebody's definitely trying to bind you as well, okay? They're trying to bind your work. It's not going to happen, okay? But 9 of Wands, all right? And, just keep going, all right? Your persistence. You persevere and keep going, you know, moving forward. Not giving up. So somebody trapped in their head. I was thinking this was 9 of Wands. 9. Okay, yeah. No, your perseverance. Okay, so here this was a 9 of Swords, not the 9 of Wands. Okay, so someone's what the hell was I just gonna say? Why am I having a brain fart right now? Just continue focusing on your goals. Don't give up. And you haven't been. You've been keep going. You won't back down. You won't bow down to nobody else. Right? Keep doing that, okay? Because you're getting good karma because you are doing this. All right? And you are focusing on your goals, whatever this is. Somebody else, all right, they won't stop trying to bind you, trap you, and everything else. And that shit's backfiring. Now, their plans, they don't have any plans because they weren't expecting you to keep going, okay? To move forward victoriously and not give up. And now they're trapped in their head. They're up all night boohoo crying with this 9 of Swords right here, okay, about you having your sword up and moving forward victoriously and not allowing these people back in. 10 of Swords, and yeah, it's a painful permanent ending, okay? So the 10 of Swords here, there's a 9 of Swords are trapped in their head because it's a painful permanent ending to them. It's over, it's done with, you know what I mean? Somebody could have passed away that you don't know about. Or they weren't, what they didn't see coming was you cutting them off, you moving forward victoriously, and ending it completely with them, okay? Somebody's trying to end they're trying to permanently end your collaborations and shit, and that's not happening, okay? That's not happening. But somebody could have definitely got locked up or passed away, and you might not know about this. You might be finding out about this. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. They're trying to attack your finances like crazy, okay? But you moving forward victoriously, not looking back, not bound, you persistently, you know, nurturing whatever you're going. Don't give up. Just keep going. They weren't expecting you to do this. Now that you are, now you're about to be, you know, your finances are about to be coming in because you're reliable, you're responsible. They're trying to do everything they can to get you to not be reliable, to not be in alignment, not be responsible, to get you off guard, right? This where, like I was telling you earlier about that argument thing, to try to open up a gateway, to try to start arguments with you, to open up that doorway, to send an attack towards you, right? To try to throw you off or to get you out of alignment. Because if you, never mind, I'm not even say that, because if the karmic's listening, they're going to try some reckless ass shit, and I don't want to give them any ideas. All right, but also you're going to have reason to celebrate because your finances are now that you're in alignment, your finances are coming forward victoriously, and it's because your persistence, you keep going and not backing down. 2 of Cups, and you're coming into union. All right, your person might want to come, you might be coming into a relationship with somebody, or you know what I mean, like I said earlier, somebody's been trying to block your love life as well, and that's not happening. You're having forward movement in your love life as well. All right, and you're getting a union coming in if you're not already in a relationship. Death card, yeah, it's over. Okay, somebody's scared to death. Okay, they're trapped in their head, they're terrified, they don't know what to do because they're bound to whatever they did. It's ending, it's over with. Okay, there could be a Scorpio that's in jail, possibly, or about to go to jail. All right, somebody's goal, the page, the slander right here, somebody's goal was to completely end you, all right, and they weren't stopping, okay? They had no plans to stop. They would do anything, go as far as they could to cause you endings, to end you and end things in your life, but it's not happening. They're trying to end you from having good luck, good karma, not happening. They're trying to end, no, they tried, literally, it's an ending to them, okay? Someone's scared to death, okay? They did a sacrificial death ritual that backfired onto them. That's why they're so fucking scared in their head right now. And they know it's only a matter of time before whatever sacrificial death ritual they did is backfiring onto them. But yeah, this person tries to come back in, say hell to the no. You have to completely end it with this person. Okay, you already did. All right, you're getting good fortune, good luck, good fortune, good karma for ending, for sacrificing whatever you needed to, like, and then completely ending it. Whether it was addictions, I feel like maybe an addiction of some sort, or something that you were supposed to give up that you needed to give up, which you did. And now they're heavily burdened because it's over for them. Somebody could be passing away. All right, because maybe, and like I said, I feel like somebody did pass away that you did not know about, or they got locked up and you don't know about this, and you're going to be finding out about this. Somebody could have passed away and left you a fortune, all right, and somebody could have been trying to get rid of you for this. Something about multiple passings, and there's a lot of illusions behind this passing. Knight of Wands, they took some sort of careless, reckless action they can't take back. Now they're nervous. What's the outcome, please? Thank you. Yeah, they wanted to stop. They just wanted, they didn't care how far they would go. The Fool, okay? Yeah, they're sending attack after attack after attack on you, okay? The Fool. Will and new beginnings. Yes, because that inheritance, I feel like what it is probably a will and testament. It says will and new beginnings. Assist with difficult and great undertakings, okay? So you're in your purpose, okay? You see with this, the two wands are trying to block your purpose and trying to block you. Yeah, but no, that's not happening. You took a leap of faith. You're in your, you've been very patient. You've been nurturing it. You've been caring for it. People have been attacking it, like shooting these arrows at it. You know what I mean? Sending arrows towards you, to attack after attack after attack. All right, and I feel like one of the ways you were opening yourself up for these attacks was when they would purposely send somebody in to start an argument with you to open that doorway, right? To give them something. Because like I feel like you already ended whatever you needed to. You've been moving forward, but that's one way that these arrows were getting in at you, that you're opening up a doorway, was allowing these people to get under your skin and arguing back. So please don't do that. All right, it's because you're going to see the difference. All right, and you'll probably notice after you get into an argument with somebody, all of a sudden, you know, you notice you're under attack. It's because you're opening that doorway. So don't give them that doorway anymore. Instead, compliment them. Okay, trust me. You know, you're going to see a huge difference. But you've been extremely patient. Okay, you're in alignment now. You're in your purpose now. Somebody is taking a leap of faith. Okay, and they want to tell the truth, or bringing the truth. Okay, for this. All right, but your persistence in your purpose. Okay, focusing on your goals and moving forward victoriously, and not looking back. Okay, so it's helping you out too. And your person wants to come in and take a leap of faith with you as well. The Lover's card. Your ex could feel like a fool for what they done did. They could be trapped in their head about you being in a relationship and you moving on and not wanting them. Why would you want them? Like, look at them. What the fuck? I thought another card. Oh, there it is. Page of Cups. Somebody wants to apologize. They want to take a leap of faith. They want to come forward. They want to apologize to you. Eight of Wands. You fucking kidding me? You're going to get some sort of quick communication, okay, about this fortune. Someone's taking a leap of faith. They want to apologize, and you're going to get some sort of quick communication, okay, about a fortune. It could cause you a little bit of burdens because you're going to find out what all was involved, who all was involved. You're also going to you're going to get some sort of quick communication that you don't see coming. It's about this fortune, okay, and about when they're getting good karma for whoever this is that's doing the right. This could even be an ex for somebody. Whoever this is that's coming forward with the truth, they're going to get good karma for doing this, for doing the right thing. You know what I mean? And look, I'm telling you right now, somebody passed away that you don't know about, and you're going to find out about this too. Maybe because somebody's scared to death, okay? Maybe they might be telling you, but I feel like this is, look, you're going to get some sort of quick communication, okay? Someone's going to apologize. They might be apologizing to you on their deathbed, I don't know. But you're going to find out, okay? Unfortunately, somebody's going to get, like, some communication. Someone's going to take a leap of faith. They're going to apologize, all right? And they want to, apologize, and they're going to tell you about this, but they're also going to give you some burdensome news. Unfortunately, some of that news that's burdensome is about somebody's passing. Yeah, you don't, there's somebody passed away you don't know about. Or they could be scared to death of passing away because it's sacrificial death ritual they did on you. Backfiring onto them. My deepest condolences. Somebody passed away you don't know about. I'm telling you right now. And you're going to find out that I don't know how long ago they passed away. They might even been gone for a little bit. You might not have known, especially if you cut everybody off. You know what I mean? You haven't talked to these people, but I feel like it might shoot to the heart. Like, you know what I mean? The star, yeah, you're a star. You're also moving forward victoriously. You're getting good karma. Again, continue focusing on whatever you're working on, whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing. Whatever attacks are being sent your way, you have a lot of backup, okay, that you don't see. You have a lot of people protecting you. You have a whole organization or a church or spiritual group of some sort that's protecting you that you don't see. You don't realize this, okay, but it's happening. So, you know what I mean? Just continue focusing on whatever you're doing, no matter what it looks like. You know what I mean? Just nurture it, give in, like, you know, make sure you're working at it, okay? Because you're having forward movement, you're going to quickly move into, you know, forward confirmation, forward movement, and to stardom, some sort of success or stardom, because you are the star, okay? It's destined for you. You're having forward movement victoriously to 10 of Pentacles, damn, look, to generational wealth. This is why it's being attacked so much. Whatever you're creating, whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, you're being attacked so much because they're not going to waste their time, their energy, and their effort to attack something that's nothing. No, they're attacking you because of who you are and what you're meant to be and how great you're about to be, okay? And you're about your strength and your power, okay? But you could be also hearing about like an inheritance, something like that. Someone say it could be Danny, or Daniel. Yeah, it's over. So something about Elmer could be someone's name. Rel could be someone's name. Rachel could be someone's name. Something about a U-Haul. Sally could be someone's name. Neil could be someone's name. Someone's name is Mike, Michael, or Mikey. Somebody's a Buddhist. Something about, yeah, somebody's a Buddhist. It could even be a father or uncle or somebody. Somebody passed away that you don't know about. I feel like it could possibly, I feel like it's a masculine. It might be a father, an uncle, or someone that you look at in that type of light, right? Where, like, it could even be like your friend's dad, but you called him dad when you were a kid or whatever the situation is. It could be a stepdad, someone, you know, an uncle or someone you called an uncle or a close friend of yours or that used to be a close friend or ex possibly or something like that. Mm-hmm. My deepest condolences to anybody that lost anybody or if anybody, you know what I mean, just stay grounded though. All right, when you get the news, make sure you stay grounded. All right. Yeah, you got a lot of people protecting you that you don't even realize. Organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Organize, my darlings. What'd you say? What'd you say? I need some protection powder. You seems like if this is your reading, there's a lot of protection here. Okay, and like also, all right, I just look, and that's another thing too. I just seen blocked, and I seen it's like return to sender, right? And it says let go of guilt. All right, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from your past mistakes instead of beating yourself up for them. All right, so like I said, this sacrificial death ritual they did, something backfired, okay, and they either are scared to death or someone could have passed away, and it's because maybe you did a return to sender or you're just protected. And if somebody tries like making you feel guilty for that, it's not your fault. They did it. You know what I mean? They tried to take you out, and it either backfired onto them and somebody who might not be here, but it's their own doing, or it backfired onto somebody that they love. Okay, but you know what I mean? But they intended it for it to happen to you, but that's not happening because you're too protected. There's a reason for you to be here. Blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Luke 11:28, November 28th could be significant. Your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. Matthew 6:32. Oh, I know. Or somebody might even feel guilty when they find that somebody might have passed away a while ago. You know what I mean? And you might not even know. Like, don't. Maybe feel guilty for like not knowing that they passed, but how are you supposed to know? You know what I mean? I feel like there's like a guilt thing, something to do with a passing that it's either something like that you're dealing with now, or that when you get this news about somebody passing, that you might feel guilty for some reason, but it's not. It has nothing. Like there's no reason for you to feel you didn't do anything wrong. It has nothing. Like there's no reason at all for you to feel guilty. So stop. Don't. You know what I mean? Something like that, and it might be because like you weren't there, you didn't know about it. And it could have been a while ago, or maybe you feel guilty because you haven't seen that person in a while, or maybe you cut them off. I don't know, something like that. But don't feel it's not, you did nothing wrong, okay? There's nothing for you to feel guilty for. The truth, okay? You cannot be truthful with yourself, with another person, unless you are first truthful and honest with yourself. The truth is not afraid of questions. Ask questions, okay? And you're going to get them. And be, ready for the truth. And I feel like that's what you're ask around, you're going to find out. You're going to find out the truth about what's going on here and what really happens. 29, the free spirit. You can only change yourself. Now is the time to unleash your free spirit, not try to blend in and be the same as everyone else. Maybe it was somebody that you thought you could change, you thought, you tried to help, or maybe you tried to give them tough love and cut them off, you know what I mean? Maybe like, or some sort of tough love and didn't expect him to pass away or something. I feel like something like that's happening here. 38, the messenger. Make sure that what is being said is what is being heard. The same words and messages can often mean different things to different people. Be clear with your words and everything too, okay? Some people like to take shit out of context, or they might mean one thing to you and something to somebody else, all right? 14, the drama queen. Yeah, because there's a lot of drama queens around. Some people need a high level of attention to to evade their sense of worth. Make sure that you are not that person staging needless plays, okay? I hope to God it's not you. I don't think it is. I feel like someone just a fucking drama queen that wants to start shit with you. And somebody might come in all dramatic too. Any of these names could be your name, somebody involved, or a past or loved one. First, middle, or last name. Jen A, your name says coming out. I thought another one coming out. Something about someone's DNA. Somebody might need a DNA test or something about DNA. Capricorn. Timmy, or Timothy. Something about someone's Nana. Someone called the grandmother Nana. Something about a mum. Like a grandmother, someone called mum. Like I'm Clyde's mum. Or someone could call their mom, like, you know, mum, what is that, like British or something like that? Like mum. Someone's mum could have passed away. Someone's like, that could be, maybe somebody's British or whatever. Whoever says, you know, mom as mum, M-U-M, or someone's mum, which is like a grandmother. Someone's grandmother could have passed away, or someone's mom could have passed away. You might find out about this. This might be the communication that you're getting. Or this fortune that was left to you could have been from like a mother or a mum or something like that, or a nana. Maybe it's something about like a grandmother, because there's a mom and their nana right there. Like, you know what I mean? LL, something about LLC. Al could be someone's name. What's going on here? Come on. Diamond. Alfred. Somebody's calling on camera. Garcia. Zoe. Zoe Garcia. Meg or Megan. Carla. Wayne. Walter Wayne. Sherry. Glenn. Someone's neighbor. Rob, Robbie, Roberto, Bob, or Bobo. Excuse me. Someone's sister. Kai. Somebody could be a content creator. Luke. A lot of us are nowadays. Kenny. Rose, Rosie, or Rosa. Jamie. Steph or Stephanie. Brian. My foot's falling asleep. Cindy or Cynthia. Love, miss you, mom. May you rest in peace. Someone's mom. Melody. Harris. Lewis. Veronica. James, Jim, or Jimmy. That's crazy. Alexander, Alex, or Al. Mystic. Laura. Jean. Susanna. Coco. Cheyenne. Jenny. Jenny or Jennifer. Lacey. Scott or Scotty. Grayson. Dustin. Jacqueline or Jackie. Keith. Trey. Lake, or something about a lake, or someone's last name could be Lake. Lindsay. Mickey. Somebody's bro. Adam, or Adams, could be someone's last name. Anthony, Antone, or Tony. Love, Mr. Tony, may rest in peace. Julie, or Jules, masculine or feminine. That dirty bitch, yes, that hoe, the one you were thinking of. Sandra or Cassandra. Oops, this is upside down. My bad, yeah. Destiny, your destiny is safe. Misty! Pam or Pamela. Zach. Wow, that's weird. This is my ex's last name. Zach or Zachary. That's weird. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, you're a star. Alright. That's all I got for y'all. That threw me off. That was weird. What was I gonna say? That's all I got for you. Until next time. Remember, God loves you, so do I. Spread love, not hate, always. Beth could be someone's name. Somebody's like Middle Eastern. They have like something about a Middle Eastern name. Like I don't know if they're like from like India or like Afghanistan or something like some about a Middle Eastern. Somebody Middle Eastern. Or I don't know what the hell that has to do with it, but somebody's Middle Eastern. Alright guys, yeah. Please not forget to give God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit the utmost love, respect, gratitude, and appreciation. And if you did not hit that like button yet, what is you waiting for? Here comes Clyde running in the door. Come on in, buddy. Come on in, Clyde. Clyde's so freaking funny, man. He's so dramatic. This guy is so dramatic. He like struts his stub. Come here, babe. Clyde, come in. Come here, cutie pie. You know how to open a door. Hi, babe. Come on in. Come say hi to your fans. Come on. Wanna come say hi to your fans? Come on. I say hi. Come here, babe. But he's so freaking dramatic. This guy is so funny. Oh man, he always sits on my foot for some reason. I don't know why. Come here, babe. Come here. Come here. And then when he gets mad at me, he joins for no reason. He's such a drama queen. He's such a drama queen. For some reason, watch. Here he comes. Come here, baby. Come say hi to your fans. Say hi. Oh, now you're being a little turd. Well, he'll go run over to his food bowl and he'll knock his food bowl over. Come on, boy. Whenever you're being a little butthead, whenever he doesn't get what he wants, which is like barely ever. He always gets what he wants, huh, babe? Here's his little tail. You can see his little tail. I don't know why you're sitting all the way over there. Come say hi to your fans, Clyde. Everybody loves the Clyde, baby. Whatever, spoiled. The way he just like, he's so cute. The way he walks, he just like struts his stuff. Like, he walks with such like, such authority and like, but like he wiggles and he's so cute. He's so funny. This guy is hilarious. Oh, babe. Yeah, I hear your purrs. Alright, guys, that's all I got for you. Have a good night. God bless. And I'm gonna go play with Clyde now. Love you guys. Good night. Sweet dreams. Clyde, you cutie pie. Come here.